Shorty got me.
What's good, fam? It's your girl Rona, and I'm back with another little video. So if you're new to the channel, please smash that subscribe button and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share this with your friends and leave a comment for your girl. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to the family. Give this video a thumbs up. Yeah. Alright, let me just cut straight to the chase. As you can see on the title, today your girl is going to be doing a first time tag. So I'm going to be telling you about my first time doing everything. I know you guys at this point, you guys already know what y'all guys are thinking, and no, okay, no, it's just my first time doing everything. And yeah, so without further ado, I'm just going to get straight down into it. Right, first fake frame. My first fake frame was in grade 7 if I'm not mistaken, grade 7, and she would say good things to my face, but then when she's with other people, she'd say other things. She was like really fake, because she would say good things. Wait, what am I saying? She would come to me and say something bad about someone else, né? And then obviously me, I'm there, I'm commenting, Linda, I'm commenting. Then she runs and tells that someone else that, yo, this one said this. And it would be so forward and what, you know. So I was just like, lost me, okay. By the way, okay, no. I was just like, you know what? Lost me. I lost her. I think that was my first fake friend. All my other friendships just ended because they ended. We outgrew each other, and yeah. But that one, Jay, was just wow. She was the fakest friend I've ever had. Yeah. Secondly, first time you got friend zoned. It was this year. My first time I got friend zoned. It was this year. I'm not gonna exactly explain what happened. Well, basically, I had a really biggest crush on this girl. Okay, not guy, girl. On this girl, and I went to her and I was like, "Yo, brah, I really feel you." And she's like, "Nah, I'm straight." I was like, "Yo, ouch." But then I was just like, oh, "Okay, fine. She's straight. It is what it is." We move, you know. We move, and it's not so long ago. It's just like now, because I'm not used to getting friend zoned, you know. Because I don't approach people, so I don't get friend zoned. I do the friend zone. But this time I got friend zoned bad. It was like, wow, never and never again shall I go and friend zone somebody. First crush. My first crush was in grade 4. Grade 4. That's all I'm gonna say. It was in grade 4. On this person, I'm not gonna say the gender on this person. And yeah, it was in grade 4. First celebrity crush was Jaden Smith when I was also in grade 4. Jaden Smith, and wow, I don't know why, man. Jaden Smith just used to do things to me, and my father knew, you know, because every time I didn't have a phone, man. Like I used to have a phone, then I'd break it or I'd lose it or I'd block it, and my parents would just be like, no. So at the time, I didn't have a phone, and so I was always on my dad's phone. Like when he's with me, I'll be like, "Papa, please borrow me your phone," and I'd go on Google. Yo, Jaden Smith. I'd screenshot his pictures. He was my dad's wallpaper. He was my dad's wallpaper. So yeah, nah, it was Jaden Smith. Yo, I used to go crazy over Jaden Smith until I heard very bad news about him, and I was just like, okay. I'm not gonna say what, just in case people get offended by it, but like. Yeah, it's Jaden Smith. Yeah. First physical fight. My first physical fight was in grade 2. And I was fighting with my best friend. All that was going on was, I'm not sure what happened. But then she came and then she hit me like, bah, like both hands, yeah. And bah. All I could hear was my ears going, tweet. And I was like, this boy is crazy. And so I beat her back. And so we were fighting. We were fighting over something so stupid. I just can't pin my head as to what it is. But like, we were fighting over something really stupid. But like, that was the first time I actually got home. And I was hyped up. And I'm like, yes. And I got in so much trouble. But I was still like, yes. Yes. And that's how it's been ever since Sunday. When I get home and I beat someone up, I get into trouble, but I'm still hyped up. Yes, I beat her up. Period. Or him. I once beat a boy up and put him in hospital, but that is a story time for another day. First friendship lesson. First friendship that taught you a lesson. Basically, in grade 7, my fake friend, I used to tell her everything, I used to tell that girl everything. I used to depend on her, like when I didn't have lunch, I would come to school and I'd know Rona, I'm sorted, because she'd bring 2 lunch boxes to school just in case she'd going down. I would depend on the chick, you know. And then she started doing her nonsense. And then the friendship broke, and yeah. So that just taught me not to depend on anyone else. That just taught me to be independent, okay, and depend on myself at all times and not depend on anyone else, because you never know when they can switch up on you. You never know when they can stab you in the back. You never know any of that. So I was just like, you know what, middle fingers up. And I was just like, you know what, that taught me a lesson. Till today, I have so many friends, but I will never ever depend on them, okay. I will never tell them anything deep. I will never tell them a deep, I will just never, okay. I will tell them stuff, yes, like your friend, this and this and this and this and this, but I will never ever tell them anything that is like really close to my heart and anything that I'm scared of getting me, ever, okay. First best friend, my first best friend was in grade R. In grade R, no, in crèche. I was so close with this one girl. We were really close. Her name was Owetu, which is like Zulu of my name. I think that's what brought us close together, because my mom always used to call me Owetu. And I was like, okay, so La Rona in Zulu is Owetu, right? So her name was Owetu, and she was, that girl was beautiful. In crèche, Futi, she'd always come wearing the top stuff, and we were just really, really close. We used to do everything together. Bear in mind, I was a naughty child, ne? We would go out of class windows because of me. I was a really naughty child in Treasure. I used to go to this place called Treasure Tots there in, what's the place? In Alberton. I used to go to Treasure Tots in Alberton because it was like really close to where my mom lived. So we were really close, and I was a really bad influence on her. We used to, at crèche, they used to give us lessons as to how to ride those bikes, those 4-wheeled bikes. We would run, okay? We would push the bikes while people are on, just so they fall. Like, I was a really bad influence, and we were just really close. And I loved her because she was very easily influenceable. Easily influenceable. Okay. Yes, she was really easy to get to. So I just like, I'm not playing with you. She's like, oh my gosh, ask. And then she'd do what I wanted to do. I was like, yeah. But at the end of the day, I loved her. I invited her to every birthday party until I was 6. Until I got to grade R, because, yeah. Until I was 6, I invited her to every birthday party until really we disconnected. Disconnected, ne? Until we just lost contact, and I went to primary and she stayed there. Well, no, we both went to primary school from crèche, and we just went to different primary schools, and I never saw my best friend again. Oh wait. Yeah. First heartbreak. My first heartbreak was also in grade 6. I don't know if it's safe to call it a heartbreak or what, but it was in grade 6. This one specific boy, this is one of the reasons I'm not even into boys anymore, because, wow. So, first heartbreak, this one boy, I've known him for over 8 years, and obviously I had the thing, and so we dated, and yes, he told me, he found another girlfriend, and then he told me, no, I want to date you both, wara. Now, me with my grade 6 mind, I was like, yeah, sure. And then they passed by. Both of them holding hands. They passed by me. I wanted to hit that girl with a brick on the head. But I was just like, no, I was broken. And I would see people cry on TV for heartbreaks. And I'd be like, you stupid, why would you cry over such? But then that day I also cried, and I was like, oh, okay. So really, this is how it feels. Because it feels like your heart drops. Into your stomach. It just go into your stomach. That was painful. But you know what? It's cool. First phone. My first phone was in grade 1. A Nokia. Tiny Nokia, ne? I used to use the same phone as my teacher. So every time she'd use it, I'd be like, yes. These are those bitutis. I would be so proud of it because an older person is using it. Yes, and it will only have one song. That song, what was it? Who Run the World, girls? Yeah, that song. My teacher had it, so every parents' meeting, I would come with my phone to school and be like, ma'am, look. First extreme fail was in grade 5. Geography. I don't even know the topic till today. I've never ever put my mind to it. I've never ever wanted to study like geography. Geography in general is just for me. So anything that sanganas with geography in general, please just go there with it. Grade 5. I don't study them. I always used to study, but then grade 5 I didn't study for the subject because firstly I didn't like the subject, and when I don't like something I just don't give it any of my attention. I got there and I wrote my cycle test and I failed. Okay, I failed. And then when came my reports, I was all confident. It was 76. Then geography 2. I cried. I did not take my report out. My mom literally had to call the school and be like, yo, my child hasn't gotten her report. And the teachers were like, no, we gave your child her report. Check her bag. My mom legit had to check my bag to find it. I was so scared because I wasn't used to getting anything less than 6, okay? From 6 to 2, imagine. Oh, that geography should be flames, grade 5. And I was just like, you know what? It's not the end of the world, man. I still got my half colors. So at my school, we used to have academic colors. You used to get full colors and half colors. Grade 4, I got full. Grade 5, I got half. Grade 6, I got full. And grade 7, I got full. Anyways, I still got my colors, and I was still happy at the fact that at least I got colors, you know. Yeah. I think that's about it. Yes. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys so much. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. See, this time I kept my promise. I said I would post at Friday at 9. I posted at Friday at 9. Booyah! Anyways, I love you guys. And I will see you guys same place, same time next week, Monday. Love y'all.